the fire, fire. I like to see how you move, darling.
What it do? What it do? La, gang. What it do, y'all? What it do, la gang? Happy Saturday. Good morning, okay? I hope everybody out there is doing good and great on this day. I am doing good and great on this day as well, y'all. This is another Saturday morning. Okay, wakey, get your coffee, get your tea, get your breakfast, however, okay. Sit down and listen to a little bit of nonsense in the YouTube streets. What else? Anyways, y'all, I was coming today to basically, okay, yeah, y'all already know to talk about who. I had somebody ask me in my comments, like, do you just talk about Jasmine? I don't know. You tell me. But if I did or if I didn't, I mean, what does it matter to you? That's what I want to know. I'm just saying. Did you forget whose name on this channel? Yeah, it's that way. So you must be new. Anyways, y'all. So I don't pay those people no mind. I just do my reactions and after that close the laptop and go about my day. Anyways, y'all, also wanted to say, y'all don't see me on every day. It's okay. I didn't go away. I didn't do anything. I'm still here. Just balancing everything. I'm still here, okay? So you might get me 3 days a week. Okay, you might get me 5 days a week. I don't know. Okay, just know that I'm still here, and you might get double uploads someday. You might just get me out of the pop-up on some days, and you continue to get my shorts. I'm still here, okay? And always consistent, okay? Just changing things around. There was something else I wanted to say. What I wanted to say, who want to live? Okay, I'm just saying, if y'all want to live, let me know. See, I don't like to give lives every day because then I want to give y'all something to look forward to. I want to give y'all something to want. Like, I want her to go live. So drop it in the comments down below. Who's ready for a live? Do you want Lala to go live? I mean, y'all let me know, okay? Or do y'all want to live on this day? I'm just saying, just let me know. Just drop it in comments down below and let me know. And then that's where I would say, please, okay? Don't hold me to it just in case I don't go through with it. But we'll see if I can give y'all one later and go live with y'all, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, it's that way. Anyways, y'all, enough of the chitter chatters. Let's jump into it. So I was going to get on here basically, y'all, and talk about JJ and the Legendary's little, the little birthday gathering. But for what I heard, I guess, she ordered another cake. So he must be having a birthday party, maybe over the weekend or something. I don't know. I'm just listening to her talk. Then I also want to say about her was, it's crazy. I would say this. A lot of people call JJ 504, okay? And we ain't talking about New Orleans or none of that. We talking about, just little, as they would call them now, they call them like speds, okay? Little special, okay? And then that's where I say I think I kind of see it and understand it now. I feel like JJ don't have no she doesn't have no direction on her own unless somebody is telling or guiding her. You understand? She never was able to break loose to where she didn't have to be guided through life. She's the type of person she needs to be guided throughout her life. You understand? And if it's not her mother guiding her, then guess who's better to guide her? These randoms, okay? They come in and she still need that hold my hand. She still need that give me the bib and wipe your mouth. She still need that, okay? She has no sense of direction on her own. Okay, I just figured that out. I knew it at first, but it made so much sense now. And I say it makes so much sense now is because y'all notice, okay, a lot of things that I bring up and I throw her way. Okay, what do she do, y'all? Basically, I'm just saying, it's a reactor here and I really irk your fucking nerves, but you tend to listen to everything Lala got to fucking say. I'm just saying. So then that's where I would say I will forever speak my mind. I will forever speak my thoughts and opinions. I will forever speak them. And I will forever to speak up about you and how you treat those kids. Because somewhere in there, you need to fucking get right. Okay? I'm just saying. So if you're listening to the words that I'm saying, but you're trying to actually put some action behind it, okay, to try to prove me wrong. Y'all know she do it all the time. Then shit, I don't even mind that shit. Prove me wrong because actually you can, okay? So if you want to go on my jazzed up life and put all these meals together to try to say you lying and I feed my kids and however the case may be. I'm just saying. And then that's where I would say you had no sense of direction of whoever was telling you about a smash cake for a baby. Who else didn't know that the baby can get a smash cake? Did y'all not know? Wally World even give free smash cakes. I think a lot of places give free smash cakes, when the baby turned 1. But I don't think JJ would know that. It's because she always half-ass do stuff, basically. Or go and buy some frozen-ass cupcakes instead of going order a cake. And when you order a cake, they say, how old? If they want, get a smash cake. I'm just saying. That's why you don't know shit. But it takes somebody else always to lead and guide her in some type of direction. Anyways, y'all, so we'll let that go, and I might move on to that and maybe give you a double upload. I don't know what this day will look like for me, okay? Been up since yesterday, and I felt the need before I don't think I will get sleep, but go ahead and put reactions out, okay? So anyway, so moving along, here we go. He won't let me see my kids. Y'all, anybody else in a situation where y'all have lost y'all kids? And I'm talking to the comments down below. Put in the comments down below. You have lost your kids. You in a, I would say, custody battle. You are co-parenting. And then, the co-parenting just can't be, what it is. Are y'all going to social media to cry? Are y'all going to the internet anywhere? Okay. Are y'all going on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat or Facebook to get on to say he won't let me see my kids, to get on and just look at the camera and just cry? I mean, I want to know in these type of situations when you are basically, I would still say a custody battle, okay? Because right now you're wanting more than what you're getting, but you're not fighting for that, and he has them. So, it's a lot going on. Who would you turn to, okay? I think for me in this situation, and I'm speaking for me, and then y'all already know how, hey, stop the video, pause, put in the comments down below. Let me know if y'all was going through this situation, okay, and the other parent wouldn't allow you to see your kids. What would you do? Would you run to social media? Would you run to a friend? Would you go in your quiet and cry? Or who would you run to? Okay. Is this something that you probably would go to your mother or your father or whoever to and say, this is not fair. He's not letting me see my kids and da-da-da. Who would you go to? Okay. Because I want to know how they get it so mixed up with social media, because then that's where I would say everything is for a click and a view. You understand? Or people, as I said before, wanting people to have sympathy for you, okay? Feel some type of way. Then that's where I say, now me in the background and I'm looking at this, I'm using my kids and I'm using this situation for fucking views. And I told y'all that in my other video when I was talking about Olivia. That's why I say, who feels sorry for her? Her supporters? For what reason? You understand? When you start using your kids in the situation that's going on for clicks and views, sad case, okay? And then one thing that she brought up about Gerard that I understand where he's coming from, okay? This YouTube got your kids snatched, okay? You still on YouTube doing ignorant stuff, okay? Saying ignorant stuff. And that's why I say, if he was to take all this back to the courts, okay, or even his lawyer, the things that you are putting out, okay, I would say you can lose full custody, okay? That's how I see it. So with him being what you say, the parent that they are living with, and if he feels not okay with them going with you for certain reasons or whatever the case may be, because you don't know who he has talked to in this situation. And then that's where I get a lot of them say, hey, if you don't feel comfortable or you feel uneasy, they don't have to go. But I bet she don't know that, okay? Or she probably do know that. So when she's saying Gerard is getting on the phone and trying to be a counselor to her about her YouTube, and he can't tell me nothing. Well, this is what I'm going to say. Somewhere in there, at some point, you got to start listening, okay? If only thing you want to do is see your kids, then that's when you clean up your act, okay? You clean up your act. Because by me looking at this video and a lot of other videos, then that's where I would say where a lot of other reactors have said, you know, what type of drug are you on? What are you on? Okay. And I would even say at this moment, what are you on? Okay. Because to me, you look like you're on something. You understand? And it's not just, he won't let me see my kids, so I'm devastated. It ain't giving me that, because then them tears, they look a bit forced. But then that's where I would say, if you really hurt by this, you wouldn't turn to YouTube for this. You understand? At some point, y'all have to pull this shit off of YouTube. Period. Okay? And then that's where I would say, if you're tired of this, where he's not letting you see them, he's in full control because he's doing what he know he can do. Okay? Then that's where you fight. You fight. Okay? You fight for your rights. You fight for what you want. Okay? You're not on here coloring and dyeing your hair. You're not on here twerking and doing all this dumb shit. Fight. It's got to be a fight within me. Okay? And I would say on the outside looking in, if I don't see you fighting, I don't want to see these fucking fake ass crocodile ass tears. I don't want to see it, because you're not fighting. You're not jumping in that deep pool to save your kids. You're not doing that, okay? You're not running in front of the bus to save your kids. You're not doing that, okay? You're doing whatever makes me happy and what I want to do for the moment. You understand? But in this situation, when I want them. It don't work that way. And your thing of it is that they're, as you said in this live, they're up under Nisha. They're not just up under Nisha. Nisha is doing your fucking job, and she don't have that job to do because she don't have kids. But when we have a neglectful mother, because then that's where I would say, Olivia, you wouldn't be in this situation if you wasn't given what the fuck you was given. Then there's so many warnings before destruction. Okay? You thought it all was a game. But then when karma comes around and it slaps your ass with your own shit that you was giving this man behind his kids, he hitting you with your own shit, you can't take it. You can't take it. I just say Gerard sits back and he listen and he's watching the videos of a lot of things. And I'm pretty sure when them kids is over there, they come back and they tell a lot of things because he's that parent as I asked y'all. When you send your kids off and they come back home, do you ask questions? Hey, what did y'all do? Hey, what did y'all watch? Who was y'all around? Da 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 da. You have to. Okay? Now she's complaining because she drove 40 minutes there and then had to drive 40 minutes back and he didn't show up and then called and said she can't have the kids until December the 2nd. She's just a mess because she can't have the kids. But why turn to YouTube to this? And then that's where I would say, where do you start separating YouTube and real life situations? You understand? Where I say, okay, some shit is just not for YouTube. I'm in a devastating moment. I wanted to see my kids. I told my kids I would see them. But did you tell that to their father of y'all being in agreement of you can get them on Friday? That's what I want to know. If you wasn't, you can't just throw it out there because you're not in control. Gerard is in control right now. You have days and you have times, okay? Days and times. Just like you go to jail, you have you have different times, okay? Different times and different days that you do certain things. Fucking schedules, okay? Who wants that? Nobody. But you put yourself here. Okay, you put yourself here, and then that's where it's like, I don't feel no type. I don't have pity for you. I don't care how bad you cry because you should have been crying like that when you was doing what you was doing for you on the YouTube streets. I mean, and then when Gerard's saying the bullshit about going on and you still this drama shit and lying, nobody want the kids around that neither. You still doing it. I think when we have big life changes, that's when it's time to grow the fuck up. If you ain't grown up, grow the fuck up, okay? Grow up to say, I need to put more energy into what matters. What matters? Does YouTube matter or does your kids matter? And then that's where I would say somewhere in there, she came on and she talked about, did y'all see that where where she was talking about her spiritual journey and the red button, which is YouTube? It's funny how you say these things, but you don't follow in behind nothing that you say. You understand? You feel that YouTube is evil, this and that. Hop the fuck off. Hop off. Hop off. Okay? I would have been hopped off. I think I would have been hopped off when the day that my kids was no longer with me. You understand? I would think that I would say, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going back to the real world and I'm going back and fight for my kids and get my family back. Not Gerard, but get my kids back and try to clean up and do shit the right way. Because then that's where I would say, where a lot of people were saying, for me, like, Lala, why did you leave? And some people understand that I just needed a break to just get some shit together. I mean, I think with anything that you do in life, you have to take a break. You have to take a step back to self-reflect, to rearrange some things and put some things in different orders. You understand? To look at yourself, deep within yourself, of just everything that you are given. You understand? And then that's why I would say for her, you were able to look at it and say, you know what? Maybe I didn't do right by my kids and then by doing that and self-reflecting, it helps you do better. Okay. And I would say do the fucking right thing. But you steady going and steady giving because I'm steady worried about a click or a view. I'm steady selling the soul that I have. I'm steady doing it. But what gets me is all the crying and my kids and they my everything and all of this. Well, when Zolo was there in the picture and you was putting all this shit out on YouTube, you wasn't caring about these kids. You the one caring about nothing about they my everything, and I don't need all these randoms around them. You wasn't caring about none of that. Okay? And then that's where I want to flip it, y'all. Y'all know how Live Life remind me of, as let's flip it. Any of y'all in co-parenting relationships, or got a baby daddy. We're gonna use baby daddies out there, okay? Long as you, just say for instance, baby daddy, okay, and you have the kids, right? Long as y'all are not together and you're not talking to nobody, they could care less about coming, trying to see their kids, this and that. And just say if the courts is in their life, okay? So they do have the right to come visit or pick the kid up, all this, okay? So let's say it like that. You know how the baby daddy, they don't come through, don't want to see the kids, don't want none of that, right? But as soon, listen to me, y'all, as soon as they know that you are in a relationship, or that you're talking to somebody, or you're living with somebody, now all of a sudden, and this is live fucked up crack life to me, okay? All of a sudden, I want to see my kids. Where my kids at? I'm coming to see my kids. I need to pick my kids. It's all about the kids then, okay? And then that's where you say it's not about the kids. It's not about the kids. It's now it's about trying to destroy what you have, okay? It's time for me to be bitter. Now it's time for me to try to come in between what the fuck y'all got going, okay? Who been through that? I done been through it so many times. That's when I look at Olivia and she's saying, my kids is my everything. I would say you had a fucking option. You had an option to get your shit together, get it right, and keep your kids, right? And just move your ass back to Texas. You had the option, okay? But you gave up on that option for YouTube, okay? To entertain these people that can't do shit for you, okay? And then right now, what I'm getting is, okay, bitter baby mama, okay? Want to be toxic, okay? Just doing too much. Doing too much because she's not satisfied. She's not okay with her life, her situation, okay? So where she want to go in and try to break up their situation. You know what I'm saying? Or bring hell, I would say, hell to them. By something. Can I pick them up from school? Can I, why you just can't just do what the fuck you need to do, okay? Because if you would have kept your kids by trying to get yourself together, you would have been able to take them to school. You would have been able to pick them up. You would have been able to do all these things. You understand? So somewhere in there where a lot of people think that, they feeling sorry for Live Life, I don't feel sorry for her. Because that's when they say in life you have choices. And I would always say options, choices. You have choices, decision making within life, okay? Then that's where we try to make the best choices there is. But then when we can care less, and then at the end somebody makes the choice for us and we don't like it, ain't nothing you can do now. I'm just saying. It's okay for him to have them kids for Thanksgiving. You had them every Thanksgiving. You had them every Christmas. Do you not think about that? I'm just saying. Before he fought for his kids like a father should, when you see them, okay? When you see them in a neglectful situation, okay? That's what you do. When you see them in harm's way, that's what you do as a father. Okay? So then that's where I would say, Philip. Okay? You can learn some things from Gerard. Okay? Peep it out. And then that's where I say peep it out, because your baby mama and his baby mama is cool. Besties. Ha! Birds of a feather. You understand? So before I get on here and say, oh, we're family, I don't get into that. Maybe you should. You don't have eyes for absolutely nothing. Open them up. Start using them. Common sense. Maybe he can put a bug or two in your ear for you to start realizing what the fuck is going on in front of you and around you, on the side of you, in the back of you. You understand? Or you probably already know. In these cases where these women have lost their souls and their minds to the YouTube streets and all these random guys, you have to look out for the kids, because they can't look out for themselves. Okay? Not when the mother starts to abandon and neglect them. Okay? For a piece of bologna or sour salami. I'm just saying. You do what you do as a parent. Your rights. And that's fight for your kid. I'm just saying. So I don't feel sorry for her. I look at Olivia and it looks like she has a fucked up life. Them kids don't need to be in the middle of that. Whatever she is going through. Because then I would say, look like sometimes you're strung out. You're strung out on something. They don't need to be around that. And then you coming on and saying parenting is hard. I don't know if you going or coming. I don't know if you here or you not. I don't know if your mental is straight or fucking crooked. I don't know what you giving. So with that being said, I don't think these babies should be around you right now. It's okay for them to be with their dad for Thanksgiving. It's okay for you to miss out on this Thanksgiving. It's okay for you to not see them for 2 weeks. It's okay, because you did the same shit to him. And then that's where I said, just like I said, you had them Thanksgiving, the other Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that. But then that's when I say the controlling narcissist that's within me comes out. Can't have shit all. When the courts get involved and they put the shit in black and white, Olivia, what you say gets thrown out the fucking window. Nobody hears you. Nobody cares. Except for your subscribers that's tuning in saying, call the police and this and that. Being dummies just like you. Call the police for what? Whatever Gerard is doing, he has the right to do. It's approved to do. You understand? Maybe he has talked to a lawyer or somebody and said, hey, if you feel uncomfortable with the kids going, you don't have to release them. Or whatever they working on. See, a lot of y'all don't know that. Yeah. But then in this situation, even though everything is in black and white and Olivia know what it is, she's still trying to throw all her fucking weight around. Just like throwing her ass in a fucking bush. You know you can't fit. You know you ain't running shit. And then if he don't allow you to see them, deal with it. Quit bringing everything to fucking social media. Because then that's where I say, oh, now you're using the kids and you're using this situation for somebody to click and view. He won't let me see my kids. What that got to do with YouTube? What that got to do with your subscribers? They paying for you a lawyer? I'm just saying, is they sending somebody your way to help you, to rescue you, to fight for you? I'm just saying, help me understand. I don't get it. Then you come on crying. You should have been crying when you had your fucking kids. If we just try to get it right the first time, you don't have to go through this, okay? So many people was telling you when you was doing the dumb shit, girl, Gerard gonna want him to get those kids. Look what you doing. And Zolo this. And Brandon this. He was sitting back watching, putting everything together that he needed. While you sitting on her lying and just not giving a fuck. Then that's where, you know how you would say, keep that same fucking energy. That same energy that you had back then, keep that same energy now. Keep it. Okay? Because then that's where I say you had your chance. You had your chance to be a mother. You had your chance, but you didn't do it. You didn't. You rather hang out with a guy than calm your daughter her. She can't get up and calm her own her. I'm just saying. You rather hang up with a guy and be on live instead of take your son to go get a haircut. He can't take himself to go get a haircut. Hell, make it make sense. So then once they are snatched and they are gone, don't try to point the finger or blame nobody but your fucking self. And say these are the same tears I should have had then that I'm using now. That's how I feel. I give no fucks. And I hope Gerard continue to do whatever he is doing right now. Okay? Maybe whatever it is. If she really fighting and she want her kids and she want to be able to see them and she want all that, she'll get her ass right. Get her ass together. Okay? You talking about spiritual journey. Maybe you need to go on one. Maybe you need a whole reality check. You probably really need to go on one. You understand? Because there are some things in life that can make you and fucking break you. But this YouTube shit is breaking you all the way fuck down. And somewhere in there, I guess you don't see it. But we do. Okay? I'm just saying. I think when my babies is gone, my life is already broken. I ain't got time to twerk for y'all. I ain't got time to entertain y'all. I ain't got time to shake my ass for y'all. Okay? But what I do got time to do is put on some clothes that's appropriate. You understand? Try to pull myself together. Because guess what? I'm in a fight here. When you're in a fight, you got to get suited and booted. Because, yeah, I'm fighting for something. I'm fighting for my babies because guess what? They can't do it themselves. You understand? But then that's where I say everything work for the fucking good. You can't clean your shit up. You can't get out the face and the view of fucking YouTube. Maybe your kids need to kind of stay away for a little bit. You understand? At this point, you need to clean yourself up. Get the shit out your nose and stop doing what you're doing. Because you're definitely doing something, okay? And then I want to say, well, maybe she been drinking. I don't know what she doing, but she doing something. And then that's why I say we only see so much, but Gerard knows so much. When the cameras is off, he knows so much, okay? He knows so much. And that's why you can't see your kids for Thanksgiving. I'm just saying. So, deal with it. Okay? Stop bringing everything to fucking YouTube. I'm just saying. Stop making people look like the bad guy and you so innocent and your kids is your everything. Because those are the same words you should have been using back then. Okay? You should have been showing us that your kids was everything to you. You know. And then that's where I say, maybe this right here you need to go talk to JJ about. Because when your kids is your everything, that's how you show. When you got CPS knocking at your door, you do what you got to do to clean your shit up so that you don't never have to see them again and they don't have to come no more. You understand? Stop putting your kids in harm's way and jeopardy.